When you envision your perfect home, is this on your list? Custom yet functional layout, top-end finishes, energy efficiency, established area, seconds away from historic Broadmoor Hotel, and hundreds of thousands of acres of open space? If that's your list, then this is your home. The exterior was completely redone with stucco with solid stone accents, this custom front door, and these backlit numbers to greet your guests. This next update isn't quite as obvious, but as you can see, all of the window wells were redone, the dirt work was redone, French drains were added to ensure water was properly managed for years to come. Any roofer will tell you that there is no such thing as a weatherproof roof, but it doesn't get any closer than this. This is the heaviest gauge steel roof that the current owner could find, and it's got a wrinkled finish, which helps prevent showing hail marks. Almost all the plumbing was updated in the home and the electrical. This is 400 amp service with underground service to run everything you can imagine and charge your car. The entire home was fitted with custom Sierra Pacific metal-clad wood windows and doors. And not to be missed, this house features 2 Lennox heating and air conditioning heat pump systems. They are 99% efficient and they keep your house super comfortable for a fraction of the cost. Let's take a tour. Let's start here. This is where the original home ended. The owners did not feel like that was an appropriate entrance, so they added all this space. Here we go, the grand entry, the beam ceiling, canned lights, accent lights. This is an engineered floor with a solid wood top that can be refinished, and we have a custom rail welded specifically for this home. Coming out of the entry, we come into the main living space. Note the skylights that were added to add ambient light, custom fixtures, and a large dining room area right there. This great room area walks out to the back patio. Let's go check it out. Walking out on the back patio, the first thing you will notice is the composite deck. You'll notice beautiful tongue and groove with built-in lighting, skylights, large deck area fully covered for peaceful summer afternoons. And then we have custom fence work here, and then a large level yard back there with walkouts from the basement. One of the things I love about this lot is that it is large and provides a lot of privacy, yet most of this lot needs no maintenance on a day-to-day basis. However, there is a really nice yard space for pets and play if that's what you need. The owners combined the original dining room and the kitchen to make the kitchen, and it is spectacular. Let's take a look now. Leaving the dining room space, I'd just like to point out how big that dining room is. There is tons of room, any size table you want. And we have an unbelievable counter bar here, beautiful quartz counters. Look at the skylights and all the lighting. It is super bright in here. And then look at all of the cabinetry. There is so much storage. These are custom cabinets, slow close. We have 2 sinks. We have a prep sink there and a sink there. And then this is an induction range, heats water faster than gas with hood vent. These Samsung appliances have a really sleek, modern look to complement the kitchen, but they're also functional. Check out the door for drinks. The next place we're going to explore is the laundry area. There's a custom tile floor in here, which matches very well to the hardwoods. Custom appointments in the powder room here. And then a really nice laundry space with a utility sink. Last but certainly not least, we're going to take a quick look at the garage. This is an oversized 2-car garage. That is a full-size vehicle, and look at how much space is there. And then you have that, and then there's an additional room there. Just a quick look in that storage room to show you how much room there is. Another feature that would not be blatantly obvious is that the seller installed 2 radon systems to ensure maximum safety. Leaving the kitchen and dining area, we head into the living room space. And this space is super elegant, very bright windows, and it has a really cool little secret. Let's be honest, televisions are a dominant feature in our lives today, but the sellers wanted the option in this space. So this mantle is designed to where you cannot have a TV, or you can. Leaving the living room, we get to the first bedroom, which makes a great office or bedroom. Leaving this bedroom, we pass a nice linen closet here and go into the hall bath, which is a full bath with custom appointments. The primary suite in this home was completely reimagined and it is spectacular. Let's go take a look. Walking into the primary suite, you can see how comfortable it is. That is a king-size bed. Look at all the bright windows, tons of space, and then beautiful built-ins. And just like in the living room, the seller wanted the option to have a TV if desired. The master bathroom has everything that you would demand at this price level. Heated tile floors, towel warmer, steam shower, it has it all. Beautiful tile floor, modern vanity with lots of counter space, the outer mirrors open for medicine cabinet space, beautiful freestanding tub, large commode area, and then huge steam shower. Finishing the master retreat, we have a beautiful custom closet with built-ins. I don't know about you, but that's as close to a perfect main level as I've ever seen. Now let's go take a look at the basement. Coming down to the basement, we are greeted by the same floor for consistency. And then we have a great wet bar here with shelving, fridge, sink. You can see all of the canned lightings. There is tons of space for game table here, and then another cozy space for gathering. Continuing our basement tour, we are greeted by a huge bedroom. Look at the size of this bedroom. It would make an amazing gym. And there was a huge window put in. Look at the well they dug out to let in the light. One of my pet peeves in homes is when people forget that we need places to store stuff and they finish every nook and cranny. Well, this has a nice storage area as well. Not the most glamorous thing to tour, but it is nice to know that you have plenty of room to store your stuff. Leaving the family room space, we come to a bedroom that mirrors the upstairs bedroom. Nice size, and that is a large closet. Leaving that hall bedroom, we come down to another full bath, beautiful tile floor, and custom appointments. The last area of this home is extremely well thought out. The reality of today's world is that you may very well have multi-generational living or live-in help. This area accommodates that. Here we go into what I'm calling the au pair suite. First, you'll notice a really nice living space here, plenty of room to stretch out. You can have a separate keyed entrance there, and then a little kitchenette for everyday living. Leaving the living space, you come into a large bedroom. Notice the above grade window, nice closet, and then there is a private bath to service this suite with custom tile floor, beautiful countertop, custom appointments, and then look at this custom shower. It's beautiful. It would be redundant for me to say that this home is spectacular. The features alone speak for themselves. If you would like more information on this home or to schedule a private tour, please feel free to reach out.